And as more countries begin to ease lockdown restrictions, it's giving us all some inspiring stories. So before we go tonight, James Longman shares with us some of the little glimmers of hope we so desperately need.
Hi everyone. Reopening means different things in different places, but we are starting to see hope shine through. France had one of the strictest lockdowns in the world. Now people today out and about for the first time enjoying the sun.
So you have just been for your run, and that's the first time today anyone in Paris is able to do that. Is that right?
Yeah, it's crazy. You can feel just how excited and relieved people are. For the last 55 days, no one could leave their house unless they had a signed permission slip saying they had some reason. But starting at midnight last night, people can now come out whenever they want. And you can just take a look.
Oh my goodness, it really looks like pretty busy.
It is. I've been running now along the river for an hour and I've seen thousands of people.
And in China, ABC's parent company Disney has opened Shanghai Disneyland there. And they've been closed for 3.5 months. Hundreds of people lined up to get in and the tickets sold out almost immediately online.
Because it's Mother's Day.
Now first up, as people around the world yesterday celebrated Mother's Day, of course, social distancing meant people had to get a bit creative with the way they celebrated Mum. These are our favourites.
I'm putting mine right through the top. And you have to put yours through the bottom hole. Okay, you're shorter. And then I get to hug my mom.
And now something a little bit different, showing even in the saddest moments, we can find hope. Meet the Piñata family. Now, they're originally from the Philippines, and sadly, Mum Sylvia died from coronavirus. But her children are spread all around the world. They couldn't get back to Manila to properly mourn her. But they found this creative way to go through the traditional mourning rituals that people in that part of the world hold. It's very moving. They basically defied time and distance to come together and remember Mum Sylvia.
In Philippine culture, it's I think I've mentioned to you, it's very Catholic, it's very Christian, right? But also you have all of these extended families, and so when there is something like a death, it actually is borderline festive because all of these people begin to come together to pay their respects, but at the same time, it's also a time to catch up.
It feels more like a celebration of life than a mourning of someone passing.
That even though we couldn't physically see each other, which a normal grieving would be, it just knowing that this was happening elsewhere was really great.
I think you'll all agree there was something really special about that. Thank you for speaking to us, Blums, and I hope you get back to the Philippines soon to see your dad. Now, last up, this is really wonderful. Meet 11-year-old Emerson. Throughout this crisis, she's been writing loads of letters, but she decided to write one special letter to her mail carrier, Doug, and it sparked something really beautiful. Have a watch.
He has a really busy job, so I wasn't sure if he was going to write back, and I did watch him, and he looked like kind of surprised. He was like, whoa, that's for me.
A few days after M sent her letter to the mail carrier, we got a nondescript envelope just addressed to Mr. and Mrs. Weber from the United States Postal Service. Now, they had shared her letter in the internal newsletter for the United States Postal Service, and that she had some fans and they wanted to send her letters and would we be okay with that. I found it really interesting in these letters how personal people were. They talked about pets and the things that their families did for a living and the places they lived. But they also talked about things like how lonely they were, how much they appreciated the fact that she saw how hard they worked and that they were essential and that they're kind of an invisible behind the scenes group, the group that really keeps things going. And
just taking time to write a tiny little thank you note to your mail carrier would make someone's day to the extreme. And little things can also have big impressions on people.
What a brilliant young lady. That's it from us tonight. Stay safe, everyone, and be good to each other.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.